Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
What's going on, everybody? Cappers Nation live Thursday game day edition. Welcome, everybody. Glad to have everybody here. Just letting some people log on board while we get everything up and rolling. Hopefully everybody's having a great Thursday. I know I am. Ready to rock and roll. Ready for some more premium plays to win. How is everybody's Thursday going so far? It'd be nice if I could find this damn live chat, but we're slowly getting it up and running. Ty Clinton, what's going on? Barbershop talk definitely coming up. Let's just get rid of the clown Steve Cadero while we're at it, because that guy's just an absolute moron, to say the least. So I don't know how many fake accounts he's got to keep making for us to keep blocking. So we'll just save ourselves the trouble later on. Mike Roth, Reginald, what's going on, guys? Everybody, welcome. Good afternoon, William, tuning in by text message. All righty. Nick Hubbs, what's going on? Everybody say goodbye to Steve Cadero. AKA Bozo's Puppet. Big Dave Mall, me and you need to talk, sir. I did get your text message. No problem. Glad to see you tuning in. Let's see here. Just popping everything up, getting everything rocking and rolling. Barbershop talk coming up here in a little bit. I've been good. I can't answer for everybody else unless they're on our premium plays. Corey L., what's going on, Corey? How are you, sir? It's always good, the barbershop. Walking into the barbershop is always good. Gearing up for the hunting season. Got me a handful of new Spy Point cameras when I get a chance to get back up in the mountains. Greetings right back to you. Right back to you, Nibiu. Definitely looking forward to today and this weekend. Man, premium plays have been just lights out. But they've been lights out for a long time. That's just the norm on what, they're supposed to do. Hold on one second. All right. Ty wants to know, anybody liking the Dolphins -2? Mr. Blevins, how are you, sir? Ty, we're going to get to the NFL segment here in a little bit. The plays that we put out in the NFL last week during all the live shows were absolutely money. And I'm right alongside Nick Hubbs that I wouldn't bet the Dolphins with your money. I'd have a very hard time betting on the Dolphins. Good afternoon, right back to you there, Gary. Thank you for joining us. Light little crowd this afternoon, which is all good in the hood. Man, I can't wait for games tonight. Preseason, in my opinion, as far as betting goes, can kick rocks. However, I cap it just like I do the regular season. I pay very, 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 very close attention to it because a lot of the players that you see now, you may be seeing later on in the season when players get hurt, suspended, cut, traded, whatever the case may be. And a lot of these players that will be moved up from the practice squad will be put in key positions and could negatively or positively affect the outcome of a game later on down the road. So it's very, very, very good to pay attention to them. But everybody knows I don't personally bet them in preseason, but I do give them out during the live shows for all of you guys. And they're definitely money. Tony Ricciuti, how are you, sir? My long-lost brother from another mother, Callie Niner, tuning in. The brightest, the sharpest minds, Cappers Direct. What's going on, sir? Terry Bass says, what about the Falcons tonight? Anybody? And Corey says, what about anybody like Cleveland tonight? We're going to jump. Tony also says, Yankees moneyline, big bet for me today. We're going to go over Major League Baseball. We're going to go over the NFL. We're going to have a whole little segment right there on each one to go over some numbers on both and some things that we like, we don't like, where there's some value, especially in preseason, and where there's not. Excuse me. Red Sox needed 10 innings to dismantle the Royals 5-4 earlier today. Mike Kogan, thank you so much for giving me the advice to get the combo package. First time UFC lost for me, but premiums have me way over. They are hot. When they both hit, I feel like I can retire those weeks. Absolutely. Callie Niner, that is. You guessed it. That is the Tony Ricciuti who bet $100K on a free play a couple years ago. What was that, 2 years ago? It was a while ago. If I'm the peaches, you must be the cream, Mr. Ricciuti. So you can call me at the office when we get off the show. My cell hasn't changed if you still have it. Tony, you're famous. You made yourself famous. If you have my cell number, it's never changed. So my cell's never changed. I might have you in there. I don't know. You probably have me blocked. No, I don't have your number in there. I can get it, though, off the website. Mike Kogan says, in the preseason leans have been Hart, Mark Z. Hey, Kyle, I'm going to get a team of the week. Was never fun. It should have been refunded, Mark, because I know they all were refunded. If you didn't get your refund, I know they take 2 to 3, sometimes 4 business days, depending if you're with a big bank or a small bank, just like if you went into a regular retail store and made a return there. But if you haven't got it, please do reach out. Either send an email or call when I get off the show, and I'll definitely make sure that it goes through because I know they were all processed. So I know they refunded the wrong person earlier, so somebody else got a refund, but the other person didn't, but they got that squared away yesterday. So, but yeah, if you didn't, Mark, check your bank statement because you should have. But if you haven't, just reach out and I'll make sure that it gets taken care of. We always do. Jordan, how are you, sir? Ryan, how are you? What's going on? But yeah, this is back when it was like the 12 of us. It was me, Mr. Brian Watson, Karen C., Mr. Mike Butler, Callie Niner, and maybe like 4 or 5 other people. I mean, back in this while ago. And Tony came in betting $100K on a free play, and he lost. And I mean, he just absolutely lit me on fire because our small free play lost. But I think we swept the board that day. But it was all good. It's all good. Stat Guap 50-50 is back. Hold on one second, guys. Prantia, what's going on? Tuning in. Tony needs a big game or a good game so he can put some money on it. Get on the premium plays. They've had 3 losing days in 27. Houston moneyline minus 900 or whatever it is now. I remember who it is. Stat go up. Just a new name. Just a new name. Alrighty, let's see here. Danny D. Rock, shout out from the Dirty South, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 50-50 fits the difference. I like it. Alrighty, let's just jump right into it. I only have until the top of the hour pretty much for today's live show. But you never know. I'm going to start doing a lot of impromptu live shows here in the very, very, very near future. We're going to be popping up live when you least expect it. And we all know YouTube's notification policy. They only send out 3 when you go live. So you might want to start subscribing to the YouTube channel and following me on Twitter. Twitter sends out a notification every time we go live. That way you guys get notified, and I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it because we're going to have some good stuff here in the future. But they're going to be impromptu shows as well as the planned shows like we do every Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, on Fridays when we've got the UFC. It's going to be a good time. No UFC this weekend. Also, our Bruce Buffer, the Buffer Zone, will not be airing. We'll have some other content, but the Buffer Zone will not be airing this week. Bruce is actually headed straight to China for UFC next week. But because of promotional things and all of that nature, he is required to be there way ahead of time. So unfortunately, him and TJ were not able to film it this week for us, but it will be back very, very soon as Mr. Buffer himself gets back from UFC China. So unfortunately, when an international card that takes Bruce and the UFC guys to the other end of the world, unfortunately, things like that happen. Tony, no problem, bud. You've got the office number, and I know my cell phone number is in your phone, so just give me a call or shoot me a text message afterwards. You can call that 888 number. I can call you from my cell phone if you don't have my cell phone, or send me an email, kyle@cappersdirect.com, and I'll shoot you my cell. But yeah, Tony only likes to deal with the big guy. But just so you know, Mike Hogan is a client. He's not an employee, so he's just very fond of the stuff we've been producing lately. But man, definitely excited for what we've got planned. Man, I can't wait. Football is right around the corner. I mean, let's just talk about it first and foremost, all right? Saturday. Yes, this Saturday, college football is here. All right, 2 games on the board. Miami, Florida. Florida Gators. 7 p.m. Eastern time. We got the Hurricanes and the Gators. Then 10:30 Eastern time. We've got Arizona and Hawaii. Definitely looking forward to college football being back. Jazz, hey Kyle, shout out here from New Zealand. Good things you're doing here, man. Just wondering if laying out New Zealand to U.S. exchange rates are worth doing for your premium content. Maybe. If you like making money, Jace, however you pronounce it. I always butcher everybody's name, so don't take it personal. If you like making money, then it doesn't matter what the exchange rate is. We'll make it profitable for you. So definitely is. We've got a lot of international clients. And believe it or not, we actually have quite a few from your neck of the woods, New Zealand, as well as Australia. Matter of fact, we had one sign up yesterday from that little island, New Caledonia, and which is, coincidentally enough, I've been there in the Navy, so went scuba diving there for 4 straight days. What a badass little island. French-owned island in New Caledonia. If you guys ever get a chance, it's a dream destination, that's for sure. But yeah, college football, guys, it kicks off this Saturday, and then officially Thursday the 29th is like the first big day, if you know what I mean. I mean, they've got, what do they got on Thursday? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games next Thursday. Imagine Cappers Nation Live next Thursday. We've got 16 college games as well as preseason NFL and Major League Baseball to discuss. So next Thursday's live show is going to be off the chain. It is going to be off the chain. It's going to be good. And you know what? The content is only going to get better, folks. Each and every single week, it is only going to get better and bigger. And there's going to be more and more content as well as videos for all of you to be able to benefit and put more money in your pockets. All right, that's the best thing about it, is the money that you're going to be making from the live shows. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. So if you're new to the channel, now is the appropriate time to hit that subscribe button. Tap that little bell next to it. That way you can get instant notifications each and every single time we put out a free play video. We do a live show like this. Doesn't matter what it'll be. You'll be notified. Okay? As long as, we're within our 3 live shows a day, but you guys catch my drift. So hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell, and then when you're done with that, do us a big favor. Hit that thumbs up button if you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Rain, shine, sick, healthy. I'm dying in the hospital with a ruptured appendix for a whole week. We still brought you guys free plays, and we will continue to bring you free plays, even after I die. Terry Betts, Kyle's man, thank you, sir. Thank you. But I definitely, I really do enjoy what I do. Actually, I love this, so. Popping up some other information for you guys. That way we can bring you guys some of the best information out there. If I could ever find it, I'm popping it up because we want to bring you the best information possible. Alrighty, let's see here. We got 2 games on the board for Saturday in college, and we're discussing college a little bit early. That's why we're going to make it short and sweet. I'm not going to talk about both games, but one game that I want to talk about, Arizona and Hawaii. There's something that is very interesting. Almost every single consensus report that I read, from pundits, from reporters, to industry experts, to insiders, they all have Hawaii on top. Hawaii's catching 11 at home against an Arizona team last year that, they obviously struggled. Matt Yeomans, Dave Tully, for instance, they have Hawaii. The power ratings all favor Hawaii. The effective strength all favors Hawaii. The bettors ratings all favor Hawaii. Overall, consensus, everything that I've read or seen, you hear people talking about, are all on Hawaii at home against Arizona. Against the Wildcats. It's Mountain West, Pac-12 early action. It's something. We're going to dive in depth into this. Next week we're going to go over what they did last year, which some of it's meaningful to what's going to take place this year. For instance, Hawaii returning 18 starters. Nick Rolovich entering his 4th year. There's going to be a lot of information that we bring to you guys. That's definitely going to help us break down this game next week. And, these 2 teams matched up. They played each other a couple years ago. Obviously, Arizona was a complete different team. But here's one thing for a mental note. Hawaii 7-0. 7-0 against the spread their last 7 games, first game of the season. Hawaii's also 7-0 on the over. At home on 6 days rest or more. Take notice, folks. All right. But we're gonna dive more in depth into college football. On Thursday, actually not Thursday, Saturday's show. Saturday morning, we're going to take a look at college football, give you guys some free plays, and put you guys on some money. Ryan says Hawaii is the pick. Garrett Sutter, what's up, Kyle? Been a while since I've been on here. I hope all is well. We need a good MLB pick for tonight. I can agree with you guys there. Free plays, they've been rocky as of late. Other than the stuff we give you during the live show, which, are usually my personal plays or premium plays or stuff that we've got specifically for you guys. But the free consensus plays definitely need a tune-up, that's for sure. But don't let it scare you from betting our premium plays. Premium plays have been rock solid. They've had 3 losing days out of 27 days. It's not bad if you ask me. That's not bad if you ask me. Could be better. It could be 30 straight winning days or 30 straight days not losing. But I'll definitely take only losing 3 days out of the last 27. If you're on my personal plays will be released in about 30 minutes. I don't know where my live chat went, but I just lost it. All right, there it's back. So, if you guys are looking for winning information, premium plays, 3 days, $99. 3 days of my personal plays, $99. And I believe they have, I was gone for lunch, and I don't think they sold any more of them. I think they have 3 spots left. They opened it up for 5 more today. And what it is, there's 3 spots left. The next 3, it was the first 5 to do it today. that purchase 1 month of premium plays, you're going to get 2 months free. So the next 3 that do that, it's $1,000, $9.99. You get 3 months of premium plays. All you got to do is just purchase it. But, I mean, there's 3 spots left. So it's a hell of a deal. It's a good deal for anybody that jumps on board it. And if you like saving money and you want to jump on board the best plays out there, there's your opportunity. Hold on 1 second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Lobster and steak. It's the only way to eat, Tony. You know how we do it. Tony, what do you think of the new C8 Corvettes? AKA the Ferrari knockoff. I asked Tony because he's in the car business. And he does a lot of exotic cars, so I was curious what his opinion is. Oh, when we get to the barbershop, Mike, you'll see you'll see me in the chair. Got to get to the barbershop. So we are running out of time, so I want to go over everything. So let's just jump right into, let's just say, the NFL. Mr. Beeman, how are you, sir? Thank you for tuning in. Love having you. So today, guys, a lot of games on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games on the board. New York Giants, Cincinnati Bengals headlining the very first one. Good evening, Mr. Grover. If you guys are just tuning in, my personal plays will be released in about a half hour. Bengals at home, laying 3. Total set over and under 42. Better take a note of these ones because we are going to give you guys some leans. Remember, let me give the full disclaimer. So for everybody that's just tuning in, first of all, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And then again, give us a big thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys the free content, the free winning plays during the live shows, all the live shows. Do us a favor, give us a big thumbs up. Let us know you appreciate everything because we certainly do when you hit that thumbs up button. All right, if you're on your mobile device, you're going to have to hit that little X to X out of the live chat in order to be able to see the thumbs up button. And we're definitely appreciative when you guys do. So, with that being said, Giants, Bengals. In this one, I don't like anything. Tony says I like it, meaning the C8, the new C8 mid-engine Corvette. I'm a Hellcat guy. I know you are. I know you like the Hellcat. I put in my deposit to be one of the first to order the new C8 Corvette. I haven't decided if I'm going to yet, but I have my deposit in with Fairway Chevrolet out here. So I'm supposed to get pricing in 4 days. I know they already put out the MSRP for both models, but of course, obviously, the dealer's going to jack up the pricing on the MSRP for all of us who want that new mid-engine Corvette first. So depending on how much they try and, fist me with no lube is going to determine if I order one or not. If it's 5, 6K over MSRP, whatever, to be one of the first to be able to order one and have one and have it personalized to me, I'll take the dry fisting. But if it's 10, 12 grand more or even more from what I was hearing rumors, I definitely ain't gonna order it. I'll wait. I'll get my $3,000 deposit back and go put it on red or something. 00. So between the Giants and the Bengals on this game, guys, I don't like anything, all right? I don't like anything on this game, but first of all, full disclaimer, I never did say that. preseason NFL, preseason Major League Baseball, preseason NBA, preseason girls badminton, preseason whatever it may be. I don't bet preseason sports on anything. Unless it's preseason Turtles in Tijuana, that'll be about the only preseason that I touch. All right? And here is the reason why. I do follow it. I do handicap preseason. I act exactly like I'm going to be betting during the regular season. However, the only reasons why I don't take my bets and actually submit them for preseason is because the way I handicap a game, the way we handicap a game here at Cappers Direct, ultimately, you're gambling. We try and take gambling out of the equation. But when you're betting on preseason, you're making a wager on a preseason game, you can't remove the gambling aspect. There's no way to tell how many snaps a key player is gonna play today, or for how many series he's gonna get out there. Raymond, absolutely on fire last week for preseason. And I'm going to do it again this week for you guys, but I just want to throw the disclaimer out there. I do the exact same things. I put in the exact same effort as if it was week 1 or week 16 or somewhere in the middle or the playoffs as I do in the preseason. It's the reasons why they win. However, I can't remove all the gambling aspects. We've got a good idea of what's going to happen, but I can't remove the gambling aspects of it because it is preseason ultimately. So there's my disclaimer. I'm not putting $1 on it. Doesn't mean you can't, but I definitely recommend, if you're going to go big, pick up the premium plays, all right? And then wait until the football starts for premium plays. But Giants-Bengals game, don't like anything on it. There's, quite a few games that, I'm not a fan of when it comes to, both of these teams, or, two teams playing each other and whatnot. There's going to be some things that I just don't like. And especially when it comes to preseason, I'm just not going to bet. Same thing with the next game, Redskins and the Falcons. Redskins laying 2 on the road against Atlanta. Total set over and under 41. All right, I'm still wanting to say runs because we've been talking about baseball for so many months now. Next up on the board, Carolina, New England. New England laying 3.5 at home. Carolina catching 3.5, total set over and under, what was that, 41? Over and under 41.5. Carolina coming off a loss last week to the Bills, losing 27-14. Patriots, guys, beating the Titans 22-17 last week. The only thing that I do like in this game, I do lean towards, obviously, New England at home. However, I like the over 41.5. So there's one lean right there is Carolina, New England over 41.5. If I was betting, that's what I would bet. Next game on the board, Ravens and the Eagles. Ravens laying 5. What have they won? Like 16 or 17 straight preseason games? Something ridiculous. Dating back many, many, many years. Baltimore laying 5 on the road against the Eagles. Total set over and under 35.5. Ravens 2-0 on the year in preseason. Eagles 1-1. Coming off a win over Jacksonville 24-10 last week. Ravens slaughtered the Packers 26-13. Again on this one with the low total of 35.5. I like Baltimore and Philly over 35.5 again. Christopher Bayer, what's going on, sir? Next up on the board at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Jacksonville and Miami. We're not even going to discuss these two shitty teams. It ain't worth a bet. Somebody asked, was there any value on the Dolphins -2? Maybe, but it's hard for me to put my money on either one of those teams and hope they win. I'm sure we could find a lucky coin and flip it and do better on that one. The next game up, Green Bay and Oakland. Total set over and under 39.5. Oakland off to a hot start in preseason. Remember, preseason. had a huge win over Arizona, 33-26. They opened up a huge lead, let Arizona come back and late in that game last week. Green Bay, they lost to the Ravens, as we said earlier last week in week 2 of the preseason. Before that, they beat the Texans 28-26 in a little shootout there. One thing that I do like on this game, I'm going to take a gamble here. Who dat Bob in the house? What's going on, sir? I do like the over 39.5. But I also lean towards Oakland plus the 2. Okay? I lean towards Oakland plus the 2, as well as the over 39.5 in that game. Yeah, Tony, Baltimore's going to put up their own points. Baltimore's going to put up 24, 28, 31. Baltimore should have no issues putting up some points on the scoreboard. So there's a quick little NFL preseason segment. We don't spend too much time on preseason. There's 2 games tomorrow: Cleveland and Tampa Bay, and Buffalo and Detroit. I'm going to try. I can't promise you, but I'm going to try and go live tomorrow. You never know. Maybe early in the morning. But I'm going to go live at one point tomorrow. And if it's early in the morning, you guys can watch the recap. You can always watch it, the archive version on our website. You can watch our videos, all over the place. YouTube, our website, cappersdirect.com. Twitter, Periscope. The YouTube community page, ghostpicks.com, all over the place. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Kyle. After losing so many bets at last bet, example, today Cubs minus 1.5 runs. It was hard watching the Reds game yesterday. I know. What Joseph is saying is him losing bets, on that last bet and Cubs not covering a run line today. Man, I feel for anybody that was on the Cubbies minus 1.5 today. That would definitely have been rough. I'm taking it, Joseph, that you were on the Cubs. I mean, they didn't, they didn't lose it. They only won 1-0, but. I hear you there. Yesterday, trying to we had free play on the over in the Reds game, and we needed some extra runs going down late. And unfortunately, the only team that was going to give us a chance was the team we didn't want to have a chance to win because we had a premium play on the Reds. So sometimes goes that way, and unfortunately, you lose a small play. But somebody like yourself that's on our premium plays, your focus should be on the premium plays, on what you're paying for. And that's where your biggest dollar should be. So the free plays should never affect you, especially if you're betting our premium plays or my personal plays. The free plays should never affect you. They should never affect what you're doing. They should never affect if you have a winning day or a losing day based on, you betting the premium plays. So keep betting the premium plays, Joseph, and as well as everybody else. And you'll keep hammering in, making some extra money. Joe Dirt in the house. What's going on, sir? How are you? Long time no talk. Don't forget, guys. Premium plays, they're red hot. You can pick up 3 days of them for $99. And before I started filming this, I know there was 3 spots available for the buy 1 month, get 2 months free on our premium plays. Let's see here. What is this? Okay. Just taking a look at something here. Where'd my live chat go? There it is. See, Ryan, that's a big misconception. Just because they put up so many runs yesterday, they had 23 combined yesterday. If you guys remember Saturday, and we talked about this Sunday morning, that's just a big misconception. Saturday, the Brewers and the Nationals had 29 runs in 14 innings. And everybody all morning long during the live show was saying, Nationals under. Nationals under. It's a lock. They scored 29 yesterday. That game's going excuse me. That game's going under. And I even got on and I warned you guys. I said, just because they scored 29 runs or 13 runs or 15 runs the day before doesn't mean they can't do it again. They're a professional team. They play 6 out of 7 days minimum every single week for the entire Major League Baseball season. What did the Nationals and the Brewers do the very next day? 24 runs. It was 16-8 on Sunday. So just because they can't, they do it one day does not mean they won't redo it again. Now, with pitching matchups, that game had all the makings of the under today, based on the pitching matchups. Not the players, the pitching matchups. But 7 was a low number to entice people to bet the over. Vegas knew exactly what they were doing. But we almost made it a premium play, but we put it out too late. We almost took the under as a premium play, but we put it out too late. And I mean, you had to look at the pitching matchup on that one and take a look at the pitchers and be able to see the stats that, you could have seen. You got the Shark for the Giants and what he's not been given up. And then what Hendricks has been rock solid. And almost every single one of his starts, with the exception of what? Three games, against Cincinnati that he pitched 2.2 innings and he got lit up, 12 hits in, just under 3 innings. Other than that, what did he give up? Obviously none today, but 1 against Pittsburgh. He gave up 2 runs against Oakland in 6.1 innings. He gave up no runs in 7 complete innings against St. Louis. He gave up 0 runs in 5 innings against the Brewers before that. He gave up 2 runs in his previous 4 games before that. So, and he averages going between 6 and 7 innings. Absolutely, Nick Hubbs. Hendricks, 1.89 ERA at home, even lower after today. So if somebody bet the over on that one, you missed the boat on the pitching matchup. But if you bet the under just because they scored so many runs yesterday, you're going to lose a lot of those bets based on just that analogy without doing any capping. Alex, what's going on, sir? All right, so let's move into some of your guys' favorite segment. And I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about, but we're going to wing it. And we're going to make it work. Because it's what we do. But first, it's time to get this barbershop party started.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo? Hey, dame. Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey. What? Let's go. Go out. Boy.
What's going on? Welcome to the barbershop. The barbershop. I noticed my little barbershop logo is gone. Rat little suckers. I won't call them what we want to call them, but guess we'll have to fix that. Cleaning up the clutter on my computer. I guess I deleted some stuff. But anyways, welcome to the barbershop. We're going to wing it. We're going to see if we can have some fun. But that video right there is where it's at, folks. I laugh at that sucker all day long. Sandy Lopez. Hey, my friend, I'm a newcomer here. If I want to put 1,000 on a game today, which one you recommend? If I get paid, then you would get it paid too. Promise you. Well, I wouldn't recommend putting $1,000 on our free play unless you're betting, 5, 10 grand on something bigger. But we've got a free play. We're gonna have some free plays later today. Ryan, I need to get that free play or the stay away list back up and running. Unfortunately, I've been slammed, and then lately we have a little shorter show on Thursday, so I'll get it back. I'll get it back rolling for everybody here shortly. I'll get it back rolling here because I do it. It's fun. I have a lot of fun doing it. So I'm trying to multitask and have fun while I'm at it, but it's there we go. We got it working. You'll see here shortly. There we go. We got the barbershop sign back up. Christopher Bear, I'm right there with you. I think it's going to be the intro to our barbershop. I think it needs to be. We need to have some funny-ass videos. Maybe I need to go out and, duplicate it out in the desert, driving the Jeep, put on my sombrero, and I don't know what they call the little poncho blanket, but, we'll maybe I need to recap it, but, and redo it myself. But, my 2 left feet may make me trip and fall down. With my luck, I'll fall in a little snake hole. Andre, what's going on? Prantia, big question. Kyle, you win $5,000. You win a $5,000 bet that you have to spend it all in 24 hours. What are you buying? Well, it's putting me on the spot. Now, does it have to be one item or can it be multiple items? Gives me a couple extra seconds before you're able to reply. Let's see here. When I get your answer, Prantia, I'll tell you what I'll buy. And can I add extra money to it, or does it have to only be 5 items, or does it have to be? It can't be more than 5K. Can I add an extra 2,400 to it? If it is, I know what I want to buy. But if it had to be 5,000, I'd go out and I need a new set of Nitto tires for the Jeep. There's 3,000 of it. Pranty, I'm buying a big Viking outdoor grill for my yard. That'd be a good one right there. That'd be a good one. But I'd go and take 3 of it, and I'd go buy myself an extra set of tires because this desert heat is killing the set that I have now. It's barely a year old. But fun stuff. If I could add an extra 2,400 to it, there's a Rolex, and it's actually probably one of their most inexpensive Rolexes out there. What is it? The Air King. It's got a black face, and then it's got little the green. All the logos are like a lime-ish, bright green, and up at the top it's in green, the Air King logo. I think it's 7,400 or 7,900, something like that. I seen it the other day. I'd love to add that one to the collection. But, what else would I buy? I don't know. What does a guy buy who already has everything, Well, within reason. It's like trying to shop for myself for Christmas when somebody asks me, family member, what do you... I know another Rolex the haters will say is fake. Exactly. I can show a receipt for mine. Matter of fact, they can go with me down to the mall in Caesar's Palace. We can go buy one together. Speaking of haters, we're in the barber shop. So I heard some funny stuff the other day. And I don't like to name names because it's just, not that I'm afraid to. I'll name anybody's name. I'll call an SOB out, like that. But I don't want to give any free publicity or free airtime for any jackass. But if you guys watch videos on YouTube, you guys know who I'm talking about. But, certain companies are losing people. They're deciding to go with other companies or going out on their own. One company, they lost their biggest salesman. The guy that was the bread and butter of the company. Now, this other company says, oh, they never sold anything. I seen the 1099 that he got. And he was only making like 40% of what he sold. So I seen the money that he made. I saw the 1099. Matter of fact, I think he's going to post it on the internet to shut these guys up. But obviously, when you lose your top salesman, your income goes down. I mean, that's like common sense. When you lose your top salesman and you're only left holding bums, you're holding a bag of bums. You got to do something to recoup it. So be careful this football season, guys, of people that are just taking nobodies, people that don't have a clue, picking them up from over here, moving them over here. They're taking them out of the audience, and they're putting them in front of the camera. It doesn't matter if it's sports betting or daily fantasy. Be careful, guys, of people that just pluck people off the streets of Philadelphia or Florida or wherever the hell they come from and try and say, hey, listen to our expert. Listen to this bum. Listen to this jackass. Now, there's nothing wrong with going out there and soliciting a big name, a top dog to come and work for your company. But when your company's this big, and you're already a pile of shit, nobody will come and work with you. Not even another company will do any promotions with you. So be very, 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 very careful, guys. Remember, football's here. The scammers come out of the woodworks. People are going to say, oh, we're the best. We've been doing this for so long. And you're going to find out they got day jobs, flipping pancakes, working down at the gym, selling cars, recruiting high schoolers to join the military. And you got to ask yourself, if these people were so successful, why wouldn't it be their real job? Why wouldn't it be the main source of their income? Selling dreams and ripping people off while they fill their pockets. So be careful, guys. As Prantia just said, Steve, that's a perfect one. No matter how you cut up a pile of shit, it's still a shit. And as William just sent me a text message, just because they slash prices and try and, make it affordable, when you're down 39 units in 3 days, you let me ask you how saving that extra $50 worked out for you. Joe Dirt just said there was only one guy holding them together there, and he ain't there anymore. Exactly. Exactly. So, be careful of the imposters, being careful of the newbies, be careful of the copycatters. Exactly, can't polish a turd. Stat Guap, I think we all know who. We're just not going to say his name because no need to give these bums any airtime over here. But anyways, when the package is $9.99 or $19.99 or 2 for $10 and you get in the Kmart Blue Light Special, you got to remember what happened to Kmart, guys. Kmarts are closing up shops if they're not already gone. So don't get stuck holding that Blue Light Special. And just remember, the first one to bring you guys DraftKings in the UFC. Cash in week in and week out, baby. And here's to another big one coming up next week. Exactly, Stack. No more Kmart. And I would imagine soon, just like Circuit City, we're going to slash prices, all right? We're going to have the rollback. Well, that's Walmart. They're successful. It's because they just don't give a shit. They don't knock other people off. They beat to their own drum. They do their own thing. So, before we get back, whoa, throw my Apple iPad pen. William is on fire today. When they call it Sunday Fun Day, how fun is it to lose another 10 units or 12 units or 19 units in a day? Sunday Fun Day, my ass, baby. You want a good Sunday? Saturday and Sunday, they like to say it's for the boys. Nah, it's for Cappers Nation, baby. Come on over to Cappers Direct, start dealing with professionals. And I promise you, we'll show you guys the Cappers Direct difference. Anybody got any questions that aren't related specifically to games before we jump right into the Major League Baseball and I leave the barbershop? Absolutely, Stat Cop. It's no Sunday Fun Day when you're getting your ass handed to you. Your bookie just sitting back there laughing, saying, this fool, he must be betting with the clowns again. Nick Hubbs, Kyle, I'm on your side. What you're saying, some of us are good at having regular jobs. I'm sure I know a lot of people that are very good that have regular jobs. Why do I think that? Or what's the question? What's your thoughts on if we were wanting to start? If you want to start your own, I mean, that's the American dream. Start your own, bud, you know? Start your own. One thing that I would recommend, though, is don't use another service or another YouTube channel to try and promote your own, you know, and piggyback off of them. Just go do your own thing, grind, and prove to the world that you can do it. But anybody that's working a full-time job, in my opinion, they're obviously not betting sports for a living, or else they wouldn't have that full-time job. You know, if they're wanting to go out, I mean, supplement their income because, you know, they're good on the side, fantastic. Fantastic. But if somebody was, you know, so good, they'd, you know, grow a big set and start doing it on their own, full time. Then they could actually say it and preach it. This is my job. I don't have another job. But yeah, you know, if you're a stockbroker slinging pancakes after, you know, he passes that Series 7, no. You know what I mean? Well, last time I checked, Farrah, Morgan, Cook, Mitch Wilson isn't capping any games anymore. We wish Mitch the best in retirement, even if it was forced early retirement or whatever the case may be. We wish Mitch the best of luck in all his endeavors. Chido, that child ran his mouth, and we just speak the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts and it fires people up, and it pisses people off. Dave Mull says, what if someone has a full-time job for benefits and family medical benefits, 401k, stock, and stock in said company? Well, if they were so good and they were that successful betting sports on their own, in my opinion, they can go out and get their own medical care. They can get their own, put in for their own 401k, and they can go out and invest in their own and buy their own stocks, or have their own broker do it for them. So if somebody's so successful, what you get working a day job is peanuts, in my opinion. Prantius speaks it. Thank you, Steve. If I'm looking for a service and one is doing it full time and one is doing it as a side job, I know who I'm going with. Only Cappers direct for me. Thank you, Prantia. All right, we don't have much. I'm already like 15 minutes over where I was, but I want to talk a little bit about baseball, get you guys on something fun, and put some money in your pocket. So let me get out of the barber shop and head back on over to reality, all right? Head back on over. There we go. We're back to reality. Being a business owner or doing something on your own, it's not for everybody. Some people need a guaranteed paycheck. Some people don't. Some people want to work a 9 to 5. Some people don't. Some people want to have that security of, the company paying for their medical, their dental, their vision. Somebody else, putting in so you can match, they can match your 401k. Some people want to have that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's always going to be employees of a company. I'm an employee of a company. Oh, no, Nick, you're good. Nope, I never took it the wrong way. Never took it the wrong way. You're all good. But no, Nick, you're all good. Everybody's all good. I love you all. Even our friend Steve Cadero, who graced us with his early presence as soon as we went live, he's probably making another fake account so he can again, or his kid's account, whatever the case may be. Yeah, I know how it is. Absolutely, Mark. That's what Barbershop Talk is all about. StatQuap 5050 says, back to the money. All right, guys, Major League Baseball. 2 games already done. Red Sox needed 10 innings to beat the Royals 5-4. Cubbies shut out the Giants 1-0. That game stayed under by a country mile. Coming up in an hour and 45 minutes, Tampa Bay, Baltimore. Tampa Bay laying 225 on the money line. Total set over and under 10. 4:05 Eastern Time, 7:05 Eastern Time, same time. Nationals, Pirates. Nationals laying 235 on the money line. Total set over and under 8.5 runs. Jace, can the Dodgers hit some damn runs today? Come on. I think they get some a lot more hits and put a few more notches up on the scoreboard at least than they did yesterday in their little victory. 7:10 on the East Coast, Indians and the Mets. Indians trying their hardest not to get swept in a 3-game series there. Mets laying $1.30 on the money line. Total set over and under 8. Next up at 7:20 Eastern time, Marlins and the Braves. Soroka on the mound for the Braves. Guys, Braves picking up steam, won 4 straight, 7 out of their last 10 games. Laying $2.90 on the money line. A lot of big juice today, guys. A lot of big juice. A lot of run lines are going to come into play today for the average sports bettor. Total in that game set over and under 9.5 runs. Next up on the board, and one of the only lower money line available games out there, Colorado Rockies visit the St. Louis Cardinals. In a 4-game series starts today, guys, at 7:45 Eastern time. Cardinals laying $1.35 on the money line, plus 115 for the Rockies. Total set over and under 8 runs. We've got a free play on that game as our free consensus play. If you guys want it, go watch that video. If you know what it is, please do not post it here. There's a reason why we make the videos, and it's so people can go watch them. So please don't post it in the comments here. It'll definitely, we appreciate it when you guys don't, that's for sure. Next up on the Major League Baseball list at 8:10, the first 8 o'clock game, Texas Rangers, Chicago White Sox. Rangers laying $1.20 on the money line on the road. White Sox even money to plus 105, plus 110, depending on where you're looking at. Total set over and under 10.5 runs. Now, here's a name I haven't seen for a little while. Victor, how are you, sir? I really do enjoy tuning in every day to Cappers Direct. Never miss it. Thank you, Victor. Glad to have you watching with us. Glad to know you're still watching us every single day. We value each and every single one of you guys. It doesn't matter if you're just tuning in for the daily free play or just live shows. It doesn't matter if you're buying packages or you're just taking the free plays, or hell, even if you're just watching to watch. We definitely appreciate each and every single one of you that take the valuable time out of your day to click on our video, as well as when you guys hit the thumbs up button and you take that extra time to tap that little thumbs up button, give us some user interaction. We definitely appreciate it as well. And so for Victor, everybody that's tuning in, Fresno 559, what's going on, buddy? How are you, sir? So for everybody, it's always much appreciated and much love right back to you guys. The next 8:10 Eastern time game, Tigers, Astros. Holy shit, minus 565 on the money line. Another minus 565 on the money line. Cole on the mound versus Zimmerman. If you guys are not aware, yesterday, the Astros setting Major League Baseball betting records, minus 600. All right, some late action came in on the Astros, and they lost 2-1. Anybody who's laying on a minus 500, minus 600, minus 400, minus 350, you guys are absolute morons. And if I'm offending you because that was you yesterday, sorry. You should watch Cappers Nation a little more often, and we'll get you guys tuned up. Ryan, absolutely take Detroit for shits and giggles. Make yourself a 5-teamer with 4 favorites, and then throw in the Tigers for shits and giggles, and watch that parlay go boom. I mean, they probably get their ass kicked today, but hey, you never know. It is baseball, and it's professional baseball. And as we saw yesterday, the old Astros lost at minus 600. 6-1 they're laying. Who would lay 6-1 on the Astros? I'll lay it on Floyd Mayweather. Or John Jones in the UFC. But I'm not laying 6-1 on the Astros. Next up, 9:37. Yankees, Oakland A's. The Athletics looking to sweep the Yankees. Tanaka on the mound, trying to stop the Yankee bleeding. Yankees laying $1.15 on the money line. Total set over and under 9.5 runs in the game between the Yankees and the Athletics. And then, batting cleanup tonight, the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Toronto, LA in Chavez Ravine. Dodgers laying $2.55 on the money line. Toronto plus 235 on the money line. Total set over and under 9.5 runs. Ryan, Oakland is amazing at home, and we've made a shit ton of money betting them at home. That is a fact. That is a fact. I definitely did not see them sweeping the Yankees in the entire series. One of the best teams in baseball. But, you know, the A's one of the best teams at baseball playing at home. Besides the Dodgers. So, what I want to do now, because I'm already 30 minutes over, 27 minutes over where I had planned, and I do have an appointment to make. But what I want to do is I want to get you guys on a nice big free play. But, need to just double check the line real quick. Make sure nothing has changed for you guys. Just want to double check, because I know the, excuse me. It's right around the same. It's good. Nothing major has happened. YC Mike P likes the Rays and the Braves. But matter of fact, good point, guys. Because Ryan says Tigers and the Blue Jays, LOL parlay. Man, that'd be a money parlay right there. Holy shit. That would be a money parlay right there. And then you throw in the Marlins and the Pirates and the Orioles, the big dogs today. You only need to put like $5 on it to make a shit ton. As Greg said, even the best teams in baseball lose 60-plus games. Fact. Pay attention right there, guys. It's one of the reasons why we're not always betting the Red Sox. And if somebody's giving you the Red Sox all the time, just remind those cheap bastards that they've already lost 61 games and they're only 7 games over 500. So if you faded the Red Sox all year long, you're up a shit ton of money. No joke. So, but post up in the comments, guys, while I'm getting you guys a free play out to you guys. Post in the comments who you guys like. And then when you're done with that, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work that we do to bring you guys free winning plays 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Just so everybody knows, our college football futures bets will be out either tomorrow or Saturday morning. But college football win totals as well as future bets will be out before the first games on Saturday. And can't tell you what we're going to do, but we're going to do something good with those, let me tell you. So, with that being said, post in the comments, guys, who you guys are liking today. And I'm giving you guys a free play, a free winning play, all right? My personal plays swept the board 2 out of the last 3 days. Yesterday and Monday. And I think they're going to sweep the board again today. Definitely have a feeling they're going to sweep the board again today. And I really like what we're putting out, premium plays and my personal plays. Let me just type it in the comments for you guys. Free personal play for everybody. Atlanta Braves on the run line. Atlanta minus $1, or it's actually minus 1.5, minus $1.40. Hoop by Night likes them on the money line and the under. I like them on. I mean, I like the money line obviously, but I will take the run line all day long today. And we'll make some money. Don't forget, there's 3 spots. Matter of fact, 2 spots. There's 2 spots left, as one just came in 10 minutes ago. And I don't think he's watching the live show. Buy 1 month of our premium plays for $9.99. We're going to give you 2 months free today and today to the next 2 people that sign up. You can get premium plays for 3 months at $333 a month. $83.25 a week, guys, for the next 3 months. It's $9.99. You buy it on the website. It's going to say 1 month. We're going to add 2 months to it right on the website. So 2 of those packages still available. It's not going to be available tomorrow, guys. So if you still have a package that's still, getting ready to run out, it runs out today or tomorrow, go ahead and renew early. You won't lose any time that you have. Even if you have 2 months still on another package, you want to renew early, that's fine. You could renew early. We'll add, your new one won't start until your other one ends. You never lose any time here. And as always, even if you bought our 3-day package for $99, guys, one thing that you guys don't realize is that we guarantee that package. If you're not making money in that package, we will take care of you until you do. So I don't care if it takes me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever days it takes. We will make you money. We always make sure, if you invest in us, we will make sure that your investment returns money back to your pocket and you're profitable. Happy to see you too as well, Stat Guap, as well as everybody. Enjoy that free play. Let's make some money. Always bet within your means, guys. And like I tell you, don't ever do anything stupid. All right, don't ever do anything stupid. It's Thursday. Guys, there's football on. You're going to be out drinking. Don't drive. Don't do anything stupid. And let's make some money. All right, I'm going to be live at one point tomorrow. It may be early. It may be late. It may be in the middle of the day. I don't know. But I will go live tomorrow. There's no UFC on Saturday. Normally we go live on Fridays for the UFC. But I'm going to go live. And you're going to see a lot more barbershop segments where we go live just to shoot the shit for a barbershop segment, all right? So stay tuned. It'll probably be in the morning. Probably be early. But I want to discuss Friday night football for you guys. There's 2 NFL preseason games tomorrow, and I'd like to go over those as well as maybe dive a little bit into college football, or I might just save that for Saturday Cappers Nation live show. And if you missed tomorrow's, remember you can always watch our website, watch our recap video. We archive every video. We don't delete any videos. We're proud of what we produce, all right? So, and absolutely, Jace, just send us an email, cd@cappersdirect.com. The email's on the website. All the packages are listed right on the website as well. Just remember to hit that premium button. That way you guys are getting the best of the best, all right? So with that being said, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. And don't do anything stupid. And we will see you guys live at one point tomorrow. And we already laughed at it once, so it's time we laugh at it one more time. All right?
You ready for Cinco de Mayo?
Sí, sí.
You ready for Cinco de Mayo? Dame. Let's go, papi. Let's get it. Go.